All right, hey Aries. So I am doing a singles read for you guys. And we're just going to see what energy is coming towards you. The intention is for new love. However, you guys, there might be some surprises. So keep that in mind. And if this is not new energy for you, it could just simply be a confirmation to somebody that you've recently met. Okay. So if you guys are new, welcome. I do hope that you will check out my channel and subscribe if you like my vibe. All right, you got this oracle message right here. Souls that belong to each other will always find their way back together. Okay, so what I want to say about that is you don't have to take it at first hand that it's somebody from the past. It could just be somebody that you've carried a past life with, and you guys are meant to reconnect in this lifetime together. All right, so I'm setting your energy over here on the left and the person that's coming in on the right. However, you guys, those roles could be reversed. All right, but I'm going to start with your energy and then we're going to get your hopes and fears with a romance angel. So let's just see where your energy is at. Your energy, Aries. This is how you're going to know this is your read. Okay, so look at this. We got Judgment card coming through. You guys are going through a healing phase. I almost feel like right now it's like you guys, so what I'm going to say is you're healing from something from the past right now, currently. I did set a day-wise intention on this, but I decided not to speak that, even though it's relatively sooner rather than later, as far as when this is going to be happening. All right. But I feel like right now you're just not interested in anything. You're not interested. I feel like it's like, what's the point kind of energy? And it's not in a negative way. It's more about you're healing from something of the past. Okay. And even if you're not like, what's the point? What I will say is that because you are still healing from the past. So it's almost like some of you guys might not feel like you're ready to just kind of jump into anything, something of the past. And it's some of you guys could just be in that energy of I'm not even going to date anymore because I'm tired of going through the same BS. You know what I mean? When the Four of Swords shows up in reverse, though, that does mean, now I'm going to say this, if you guys are not ready to come out of hiding, um, what I do feel with the Four of Swords in reverse is that the universe is saying you know what, you're gonna be there's something coming sooner rather than later, just so you know. All right, so it's always expect the unexpected is what I'm kind of seeing. So I'm gonna pull your hopes and fears, and we're gonna see where you're at. So your hopes and fears when it comes to love, we have playfulness. So the hopes, all right, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Playfulness is coming through, and I feel like this is more of a hope because you don't want anything of the past. You want love that's going to be kind and gentle and caring, right? You want somebody who's not afraid to actually put effort into dating, right? And it's easy when we've been in relationships with people or people who are just kind of burnt out on relationships and they don't put no effort into it. It's like, I don't want that anymore, and I just feel like right here, you're calling in an energetic match. Absolutely. I kind of feel like what right here, this is healing from the past, but I almost feel like you are discouraged from anyone coming back from the past. It's like, I don't want it. I want, if anything, I want new. So let's just see who's coming towards you. Who is this person? Their energy. What do we got? Their energy. So we have Cancer coming through with the Chariot. We have the Six of Cups. Ooh, Scorpio. We got Cancer, Scorpio, Aries, Scorpio. All right. So I'm going to say this person has had their fair share of ups and downs. The Tower card. Right here, I just feel like this person has been through a lot. They've been through turmoil, hurt, pain. And as a side note, I kind of feel like if this person is recently or has gone through something or they're transitioning through something, one of the clues that you guys could be meeting is when they pull out of this Tower moment. Okay. But the Six of Cups, this right here, you guys, if you have been with me, you'll know that I referenced this. Now, a lot of people have corrected me and said, no, this is somebody from the past coming back. I look at this card as a past life. And if you guys have been here and you've heard my reads, I will more reference the Six of Cups as a past life reference than somebody in the past coming back. All right. And that's just kind of what I'm feeling. Just exactly what I said with this oracle message right here. It's like this: the worst of the worst I feel is over. You got the Chariot card coming through with success, protection, and forward movement. So the person that's coming through, here's what I'm gonna say. I just feel like the worst of the worst is yet behind both of you. When you guys come into connection and when you meet, the dynamic is truly going to be pushed forward. I feel like you're dealing with somebody right here that's not going to give up. That this is not somebody that's going to come in and play mind games, but rather bring that playfulness back into the relationship dynamic. Okay, I feel like this person's coming through to say you're no longer going to go or suffer through any tower moments with me. I know what you're dealing with. I've been through it. You guys have probably lived similar paths. And it's like you both are kind of tired of that, right? If I can't have something real, I don't want nothing at all. So let's see what their hopes and fears are, or hopes or fears. We have heart-to-heart conversations. All right, so honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So this person's coming through, and I feel like maybe connecting as far as communication, conversations. Talking, communication is going to be really important to this person. All right, and I feel like this is more of a hope. It's not really a fear, that you guys are going to be able to connect, and you're going to be able to communicate right out the gate with clear boundaries, with mental clarity, truth, honesty. What do you want from this? I kind of feel like we have two people here that have probably been through a lot of the same things when it comes to life. And it's like, no, communication. Look, this is all like really positive energy that you guys are carrying through. Out with the old, in with the new. No more tower moments, right? No more tower moments, no more playing. Like this right here is growth, judgment card. So your relationships, Aries, have really taught you how to move forward and grow and heal. And that is why you're not really, it's like, I'm not going to go out looking for anything. I know, trusting in the universe, love will find me when it's ready, right? And I kind of feel like that's where you guys are sitting. So let's just see what this person's going to be bringing to the table, what they bring to the table. What do we have? Look, new love, new love. You guys have all of the emotions right here with that Ace of Cups. This is positive, positive energy. All right. A confirmation that I do feel this is it's a new love right here to the max. You have the Page of Pentacles coming through. So as far as what they bring to the table is, it's financial opportunity. Okay, it's not all about money, we know that, but this is also growth, it's manifestation, and being able to see a picture. All right, the one that we envision is the one we're going to create, and that's what you got coming with this energy. All right, so this person is going to, they're here to help you grow. They're here to help build towards a future. All right, everything of the past, it's like you guys you guys can acknowledge through your past relationships what will and won't work, and this person is definitely they recognize that, and they want to grow with you. All right, the Page of Cups. This right here is emotional maturity. This is somebody who is forward thinking. They come up with new ideas, ways to plan, build, grow. All right. I got to say this person potentially can be younger than you, just because we have these two pages coming through. But that Page of Cups is all about communication, you guys. It's communication, and it stems from the heart space. All right. So we have the Six of Swords coming through just as well. So in areas that you have felt stuck, or where relationships only get to a certain point and they don't move forward, I feel like this person's coming through to move all the way forward with you. All right, we're going to envision a future, we're going to grow together, and we're going to move towards that dynamic. We're not going to get stuck, and we're not going to play games like you guys have dealt with in the past, where people just really don't know what they want. They hem-haw around, they're quiet, withdrawn, reserved. Even if this person is potentially younger, I feel like this is going to be somebody who's not afraid to say, this is what I want. What do you want? Let's go forward. Let's do it. Right. So let's just see how they're going to treat you. How will they treat you? How will they treat you? I love seeing that. I love seeing that I love seeing this. All right. Okay. So the bottom of the deck, we have the High Priestess. So this right here is somebody who's unattainable. This is somebody, the High Priestess is the soul bond right here. And you have divine feminine and masculine energy coming through. Reminder that the High Priestess is the Empress before she gets pregnant. Okay. But here we have the Emperor. This is somebody who is, it's comfort, it's home, stability. So they're going to treat you, like this Emperor. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. This person's going to treat you as you should have been treated. And it's like, you can sit there and you can reflect on all the relationships that you've done, given your energy to. And it's like, all I want is somebody to treat me like I know I deserve, to treat me the same way I treat them, And the fact that this card is coming through is saying that this person's going to put you on top, As Aries, I just got to tell you, just if this person starts to kind of overdo it, you need to remind them that they need to take time for themselves just as well. Because if we're overgiving and overgiving and overgiving to try to please something or somebody, I should say, it can be, it's like you got to give to yourself though too. All right. So here's what I'm going to say, that how they will treat you. So it's like, if you think about all the missed opportunities from the past, this right here is going to be the person that comes through and starts to fill your cups back up. Everybody else is always taken, taken, taken. This one's going to come through and they're going to fill you, all right, to the max, to the core. And this is going to be somebody who is not going to let you go. All right. So if they're pursuing you and you're pulling your energy back, I can just see this person's like, I'm not going to let you go. All right. I'm not letting you go. I'm not giving up on us or this dynamic. They're going to keep pushing and pushing and pushing until you cave. And I don't feel like that's in a negative way, in a turn off way. I feel like it's more about, that's the one I want to marry. Okay. So let's just see what your mutual attraction is. The mutual attraction between you and this person. Mutual attraction. Okay. There's fears. Okay. So we have the Five of Pentacles coming through, and this right here is fear of rejection. All right. And I feel like this is mutual. It is mutual, you guys. So what that means to me is you both are going to be scared, to kind of present your feelings, scared of, if I put my heart out there, is it going to get crushed? Okay. But what you guys are doing is it's like you're gauging each other. You have the Ace of Wands, and that's the male follicle card. So this tells me that you guys are going to be very much sexually attracted to one another. But I feel like the feelings are going to be kind of hidden right out the gate, because there is fear of a rejection or a getting turned down. Okay, that's kind of what I see with that. But we have this Queen of Wands, which basically says you guys are going to be the center of each other's world. All right, when it comes to the physical body, I mean, you guys are just eyes glued to one another and nobody else exists. Every time I see the wands pop up, you guys, this right here is it's beauty. This right here is like, it's the ultimate physical attraction. This is like, everybody else is looking at both you guys, even if you're kind of like, oh no, they're not, that's not true. But you guys you're only going to have eyes for one another. And it's not just the physical beauty. I have to point out the Queen of Swords coming through. This right here is attraction on the mental level. So you guys are going to be attracted to each other's mindsets, the way you think and the way you operate through the brain space. And that's beautiful. So let's just see what the potential is to build and grow. The potential to build and grow. I love this read for you guys. All right. So here's what I'm going to say. It might not, things with the moon card, there is going to be like light at the end of the tunnel. So you guys might deal with this connection where it seems kind of rough at start, and it's not rough, more so than it like a lack of communication. I feel like shyness is coming through, like we like each other, but we don't want to press each other. It's like, I feel like this is more of a scared type of dynamic coming through because you guys don't want to rush. All right. And here you go. You got the Knight of Pentacles, which says that, this one's going to be a connection that slow and steady definitely is going to benefit you guys way more. All right. It doesn't mean that the passion is going to lack. With right here, it's all about communication. You see the Eight of Wands. It's like you guys taking time to discover one another, to learn one another, and then to see where you guys want to grow and build towards one another. And the Knight of Pentacles is a perfection card. And I feel like you and this person is coming through as we're going to get it right this time. All right. So let's just see what you guys are meant to teach one another, what you're meant to teach each other. Oh, this is going to be healing, self-love, self-care. You guys, some clues for you, 777. Y'all could be seeing a lot of sevens. And then we got the Eight of Cups. Okay, so what I'm going to say with this is you're coming into one another. This is why all the relationships of the past have not worked out, and that's what you guys are going to recognize. The Eight of Cups coming through is basically saying now we know why those past situations did not work out, and it's so that you guys can come together, meet, and help each other grow and build and mold each other into the best versions of yourself. This right here is healing. So this is why everything didn't work out. This is why we had kids with people and it didn't work out. Divorce, separation. This is why we've gone through everything. It's to come together and learn, why we had to heal in order to come into this ultimate situation. All right. We have the Seven of Wands, which is taking care of each other, but oneself, sticking up for one another, but taking care, self-love, self-care. And I feel like you guys will instill that in one another. And Aries, I have to say, I feel like you're going to be projecting that onto this person in a lot of ways, because I feel like they're going to be pursuing you, and you got to be like, well, hang on, you know, take some of that energy back, because you got to reinvest that into yourself too. Right. And what I mean by that is, you know, uh, it's like it's like giving yourself the world before you want to give me the world, because when you give yourself the world, then you know that then we know, you know, that you can give me the world, right? So let's just see your advice to call this connection in, the advice to call this in for you. All right, just continue, look at that, just continue to do what you're doing. All right, whatever you guys are doing right now, working on yourself, working on your manifestations, working on your journey, whatever you're doing, I just feel like this right here is saying to keep doing it. All right, and intuitively, you know that things are changing for you for the better, and you need to recognize too that you guys deserve this type of connection coming through. I feel like the High Priestess card is just a reminder that you do deserve the unattainable. All right, the too good to be true. There's like a million fish in the sea. You deserve that one. All right, and the King of Cups is just reminding yourself to stay in emotional balance. All right, to take care of yourself. Again, self-love, self-care coming through with that King of Cups, and just to know that you deserve the ultimate emotionally balanced connection. You do. All right, so we're going to get some initials and see who's coming through here. What do we got? So I'm only going to pull 6, but you guys know that this is where it's at, the energy. We have ML, WR, Z, and D. Aries, I'm going to leave it here. You guys have a beautiful weekend. Take care.